Ex-Lieutenant gaslights me into framing me for embezzlement after stealing $50. I thought I was the victim here, not the asshole. But after my charming, seemingly perfect boyfriend, a decorated ex-lieutenant, was caught red-handed stealing 50 grand from our joint account, the tables turned in the most horrifying way possible. I was framed for embezzlement by a narcissistic sociopath who used my trust and his fake charm to manipulate me into looking like a greedy, corrupt witch. Let's see how this story unfolds. Context: my name is Sarah, 34. I was married to David, 31, for 3 years. David was a rising star in the police department. He had the looks, the charm, and the career trajectory that seemed tailor-made for a reality TV show. Or so I thought. We were deeply in love, or at least, I thought I was. David was my best friend, my confidant, the one I shared everything with. He was everything a partner should be: attentive, ambitious, and undeniably good-looking. Me, I was just his supportive wife, a 34-year-old accountant trying to keep up with his impossible standards. The escalation had started subtly. Small things here and there, a few $100s missing from our joint savings, then a credit card slip I couldn't explain. I chalked it up to overspending or maybe an error. David brushed it off, saying I was probably too anxious about work and misremembering the balance. But then came the big red flag. Our emergency fund, which we painstakingly built over 2 years, vanished in a matter of weeks. I started digging, and that's when I found the discrepancy. Our joint account, which we always kept meticulously updated, showed a withdrawal of $50,000, a sum too specific to be an accident. I confronted David. This isn't just about a few $100s, David. This is serious. I found the transaction. He froze. His eyes darted around the room, avoiding my gaze. Sarah, are you sure? That can't be right. I would never do that. Never what? Lie to me. Steal from us. He shifted uncomfortably, his voice rising slightly. I'm not lying. You're overreacting. This is just a glitch. You need to calm down. I couldn't. The $50,000 felt like a hole in our foundation, a betrayal that felt impossible to reconcile with a man I thought I knew. David, this isn't a glitch. It's a withdrawal. And it was exactly $50,000. That's not a mistake. He sighed, running a hand through his hair. Okay, fine. Maybe I forgot to tell you about the bonus I got from the department. Yeah, that's it. A $50 bonus. That's probably what it is. I told you about it. No, I guess I forgot. Sorry. David, you can't just dip into our joint savings for a bonus. That's embezzlement, plain and simple. That account is for emergencies. For us. He scoffed, suddenly defensive. You're accusing me of embezzlement. Sarah, that's ridiculous. You're the one who's paranoid. You're always accusing me of things. Did you forget I was promoted? That's why I've been working so much. I felt sick. The promotion was true, but the timing didn't align with the withdrawal. I didn't forget anything. This is happening right now. I need to see the bank statement. He grabbed my phone from the table and scrolled through my apps. You don't need to see anything. This is a mistake. You're blowing this out of proportion. You're the one with the red flags. He started calling me controlling, paranoid, and accused me of gaslighting myself. The man I love was accusing me of the one thing I least suspected, that I was the problem. The climax: I finally found the bank statement he wouldn't let me see, tucked away in a folder labeled stuff. Sarah won't understand. It was clear. A withdrawal of $50,000 from his personal account, not ours. He'd transferred the money out of our joint account under the guise of a loan to himself, then immediately wired it into his own personal account, effectively stealing it. I confronted him again, showing him the statement. This is what I asked for, David. This is the proof. He burst into rage. You are unbelievable. Framing me for this. Sarah, I could lose my career over this. You're a monster. I'm a monster. I screamed back, tears streaming down my face. You stole $50,000 from our account and are now trying to frame me for embezzlement. You're the monster. He lunged for me, but I dodged and ran out of the house. I called my sister trembling and told her what had happened. Within hours, my phone was blowing up with texts from family members, friends, and even work colleagues, demanding to know what was going on. David's family, particularly his sister, started calling, trying to settle things between us. It descended into chaos. The aftermath the next day was a blur. David reported me to HR at the police department, claiming I was harassing him and trying to ruin his reputation. I filed a restraining order under no contact, went NC, just to be safe. Meanwhile, David's sister started posting cryptic messages online, hinting that David was being framed. Red flags were everywhere. The edit: less than 24 hours after my post, David's sister DM'd me on Reddit. She wanted to share something crucial. Apparently, David wasn't the rising star I thought he was. His decorated service record was fabricated, his promotion was a sham, and the bonus was a lie. She revealed that David was a fraud, a narcissist who used his fake credentials to get promoted, and that he was desperate to cover it up. She even provided screenshots of his fabricated records. I felt a mix of anger and vindication. It turned out David wasn't just a thief. He was a pathological liar, a narcissist who ruined me with his charm and destroyed my reputation. But in the end, the truth won out. Karma is a bitch, isn't it?